the Civil War Collectible Channel. My name is stevemnsn, and I am the Civil War Guru. And today we have in here for evaluation is a single-shot Marshall pistol. This particular pistol started its life out as a Flintlock pistol. This pistol was made by ASA Waters and Company of Millbury, Massachusetts. And they made between 1836 and the 1840s. They produced about 20,000 of these pieces at a cost of about $9 each. This particular gun is a 54 caliber and it has an 8.5-inch barrel. Now let's get down to some facts on the gun. It originally started its life out as a Flintlock, and as you can see now it is converted. And if you look forward on the gun, you'll see a little lug here, and originally that had a hinged ramrod. And these things got converted when the Civil War came into effect. There were thousands of these things in the armories in the South. And then when the South took over the federal armories in the South, they set up production to convert these from Flintlock to Percussion. And if you look at the lock on this particular gun, this was marked, and it would have ASA Waters here, it would have a date here. When they redid these, they took off the name. It's totally devoid of a name in the date. This particular one has a T stamped on it. And if you look at the hammer, that's not a military hammer. That's a Kentucky rifle hammer. Look at the engraving on it. The conversion itself from Flintlock to Percussion. In the South, the most simplistic way to convert it was called the drum conversion. And what they did, they drilled out the barrel, threaded it, and they screwed that drum in there with a nipple, and they're ready to go. It made for a simple conversion, and it was done relatively fast. And again, used in the field, somewhere in its life, it had a swivel ramrod at the beginning, and now it has a wooden ramrod. These particular guns here were the workhorse of the Confederacy. They were single shot. The cavalry started out with them. They issued them to just about anybody that could carry a single shot pistol. They were reliable, they were functional, and they were durable. And again, this particular gun, no question about it, it was used in the South. And the reason we did this gun today is because this is normally the configuration you see these guns in. They'll either have a drum conversion like this particular one, and in the North they use what they called a cone conversion. And in a cone conversion, the nipple actually would screw in the top of the barrel here and then use a different type of hammer. So in the South, this is a style that you'd see. This gun was used hard and it was reliable. And on this particular gun, when we're going to switch over to the back, you'll see the inspector's marks where it was inspected when it was Flintlock and accepted by the federal government. But again, we did this particular gun today because this is a configuration which I see most of them in, and they are hard use. This particular gun, we're going to put a value on this gun between $600 and $700. Now, if this gun was in its original Flintlock configuration, you're looking in the $2,500 range. But this is the way you see them. 90% of these guns got converted by both the North and the South, but mostly in the South. And they were, like I say, they were used and they were well liked. So from the Civil War Guru, have a great day.